Hey, I'm Ryan McKeel, and in this video blog I'd like to talk to you about porn. Now, statistics are in the US, actually all over the world, that 12% of the websites are pornographic all over the internet. That's 24 million sites. Every second $3,000 is being spent on pornography. 40 million Americans alone are regular visitors to porn sites. So what does this mean for Christians? Well, it means that we've got to be aware of what's happening in our homes, in our dorm rooms, all over the place. So I thought I'd throw together maybe a quick anatomy of temptation in the late evening. So this is about what it looks like. Nah. Alright, I'm gonna stop it for a minute here. It's getting a little bit too real. So, what we have going on here is, it's late at night, I'm married, my family's gone to sleep, my kids are asleep, and what am I doing? I'm isolated. No one's around. Kind of just aimlessly wandering the internet. It's late, maybe, I forget what actual time it is, let's see. It's almost 11 p.m. on a work night. So, kind of just chilling, there's not a lot that I'm doing, playing some games, looking at Facebook. Facebook is a great trap because you start idolizing people's lives, you start looking into things, you click a couple times, you're at some pretty wicked sites. And not wicked in the good Bostonian way. So, here's a couple of resources for you. Some Bible verses. 1 Corinthians 10:13 says, no temptation, let me switch this a little bit so you can read it a little better. No temptation has overtaken you except such as common to man. Remember that Jesus was tempted in all ways as we were. So he dealt with this. Bible's a great resource. Stay in the Word. God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able. So if you think something is way too tempting and you can't control yourself, you're wrong, because God won't put you in a position that will tempt you beyond what you're able to get out of. But with the temptation will also make the way of escape, that you may be able to bear it. So look for the escape path. Late at night, when I start feeling like I have nothing to do and I'm just wandering the internet, the escape path is the door. It's going to bed. That's about as simple as it is. I think I've seen enough of how Satan works that I'm able to see, okay, now is the time I need to go to bed. I can kind of feel that switch go on in my mind where it's late enough and I'm not going to do anything more productive during the day. Check out James 4:7 and 8, which says, submit yourselves unto God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Notice that here you're talking about flee the evil desires of youth and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace. 2 Timothy 2:22. So really, you're not wanting to resist temptation, like say, you know what, I'm going to prove how good I am, I'm going to hang out just for a couple more minutes. I think I can do it. last night it was kind of like this, and I didn't see any porn. I didn't go onto Facebook and lust after the women. But really what we're supposed to do with temptation is flee. Flee the evil desires of youth and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace, along with those who call on the Lord out of a pure heart. And finally, and that was 2 Timothy 2:22. And Proverbs 5 says, the lips of a seductive woman are oh so sweet, but her soft words are oh so smooth. But it won't be long before she's gravel in your mouth, a pain in your gut, a wound in your heart. She's dancing down to the primrose path to death. She's headed straight for hell and taking you with her. This is the Message version, by the way. She hasn't a clue about real life, about who she is or where she's going. So my friend, listen closely. Don't treat my words casually. And this is coming from Solomon. Keep your distance from such a woman. Absolutely stay out of her neighborhood. Well, I'll tell you what. If you go to this woman's Facebook page, you're in her neighborhood. You're in her house. You're looking at the pictures that she took. And that's just not where a Christian man is supposed to be. And I know this affects women too. Facebook especially, women are prone to enjoying and being interested in gossip. And I won't say that men aren't susceptible to that also, but women, that's kind of how they're wired, just like men are wired to be visual and see women and things like that. There's a proverb that says, you know what, I forget it, so I'll bring it to you in another episode, but just wanted to show you what anatomy of a tempting night is like so that you can try to avoid it. Thanks.